Welcome everyone to another night of Rain World Bingo. I'm going to be your first commentator, Directing Ormer, and with me is our second commentator, Joe.
Hello, it's bingo time. Today we will be bingoing it up. We're going to be playing Rainbow Bingo, as always. So, like usual, we'll be playing Lockout Bingo, 5x5 board with 25 squares. Each team needs to try to get a bingo, so 5 in a row in any cardinal direction. But if one team gets a square, then the other team cannot get that square, which means that sometimes you can block all bingos, and that results in needing to go for majority, which in most cases is about 13 squares. So we'll see what people do. What Slugcat do you want to see today, Jackie?
I want to see more Rivulet. So we'll see where the wheel spins and lands. I see that we have an Artificer and a Gourmand Veto. So the odds are going up for our little Welt mouse.
No surprise that Gourmand got vetoed because they're playing. One of the teammates has Sheldon, who is known as the Gourmand Wizard. He knows too much about that character, so it makes sense to try to stunt him a little. But just for the sake of Sheldon, I'm hoping to have a Gourmand match.
Gourmand crafting is very interesting, but the exhaustion mechanic can be a little bit frustrating for those who want to go, and you just can't with the Gourmand.
It's a cap on those speedrunners. All right, let's see what we land on. It's not Saint Tom. Speedmaster.
We're going to be scugging around without a mouth.
Yes.
Looks like we're going to see some violence today.
Yeah. So Spearmaster is one of the more violent Slugcats. They can make their own spears, and they feed off of hitting live creatures with fresh spears that they made. The downside to this is that they do not have a mouth, so they cannot eat anything, and you can't store things in your stomach, and the world state is very, very hard.
Yeah, I feel like Spearmaster, like it's kind of a coin toss whether Artificer or Spearmaster has a more violent world state. Like, sure, Artificer has to deal with scavenger packs hunting her, but the Spearmaster in general is just like, you got drop wigs as many as possible. You've got so many red lizards. Everything wants to eat you, and you are not very good at carrying things around.
Yeah, it's
like
Hunter spawns on crack.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Hopefully
rough.
our players won't have to deal with too many carry goals, because I find those to be just the worst as Spearmaster.
Oh my goodness, this board. Okay, we'll quickly run through the stats before we get into this board, but this board looks very funny.
It's fake board.
Okay, it's a fake board. Dang. Okay, I would totally want to play that board, though. That looks really funny. I want to play that. But yeah,
that would be awful.
No, it would be funny. It's like, I love that. But, so, Pupil is Team 1, Hermit is Team 2. Pupil has won all of the games by majority, while Hermit has won half of them by majority, half of them by bingo. We see roughly about the same amount of average squares and game length, so the game's probably going to go for about an hour. Preferred regions is just who goes to this region more when most people don't go there, so sub for Pupil and farmer race for Hermit. And the total squares are roughly the same, 50 for Pupil and 43 for Hermit, so we'll see if we can break 60 on some of these.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a long game tonight. But as we have our board, we can go ahead and walk through there. Our first square in the top left, it's 80 points in a single cycle. Kill 4 scavengers in shaded. Eat 3 karma flowers, which is not too hard for Spearmaster. Hatch 1 noodle fly and kill 5 mother spiders.
Interesting. Okay, so next we have the Spearmaster unlock, which is in Looks at the Moon. Kill 6 snails in 1 cycle. Do not trade your needles to scavengers. Befriend a salamander and get the grapple worm unlock.
The middle row, we've got 6 popcorn plants. Get the mother spider unlock. Kill a Myros vulture. Store 4 vulture masks in shelters, any shelters. And your first time entering Chimney Canopy has to be from
Exterior.
exterior.
Yeah.
So you'd have to go through like water. Okay.
You have to go through the underhang and stuff. So, 4th row, we've got kill 5 monster kelp in 1 cycle, befriend a black squid, earn the vulture grub arena unlock, kill 8 yellow lizards, and get the outlaw passage. No, that's hunter.
And
Is
our
that hunter or outlaw?
that's outlaw.
I think it's outlaw. Yeah, okay.
And then our last row, get the jellyfish unlock. Find the looks to the moon vista. Yikes. Visit the shaded echo. 200 points across all cycles. And pin 5 creatures, I think, in different regions.
Yes. So in 5 different regions. So this is a looks to the moon spawn. We're spawning in DM, 100%. There's zero, like, no way to convince me that we're not spawning in DM here. Because Spearmaster unlock is in there, Mother Spider unlock is in there, we've got Miros Vulture unlock, there's Mother Spiders. If you go out towards Waterfront and Shaded, you have kelps.
That's not
and
Mirror
stuff.
Spider unlock. Let's just kill them.
Kill, sorry, yeah. But they do spawn in the struts to the lower side of Moon. So
yeah, with a looks to the moon spawn, getting to the exterior is not too bad, because if you'd been anywhere else, you kind of would have to go kind of a long way around. The noodlefly egg is deceptively easy. It's only 1, but the thing is that Spearmaster is the lightest Slugcat, and it's like a lead weight trying to drag one of those around and get it to a shelter.
Yeah, and so our starting shelter is going to be in Moon, which means that if you want to get that, you're going to need to go pretty far to get that one. To get that one, whatchamacallit, noodlefly egg. So we're probably going to see that being a pretty late square, since the only noodlefly eggs that you could get in Sky Islands, you could get in Outskirts or Industrial, which means that you're going to have to go pretty far to get that one egg. Same for Karma Flowers. There's not really many Karma Flowers that spawn around there, which is also why it's 3.
Yeah, as soon as someone gets to Industrial, they can knock out the Karma Flowers lickety-split. But that is a ways to go. I know there's spawns for Myros Vultures in Looks to the Moon, but honestly, I feel like since it's a kill and not hit, it might be safer for them to get a Vulture Grub and take it to Shaded so they can set up a kill zone and then bring the Myros Vulture in on their own terms.
Splits the Spirit from the Merchant could be a lot better there. Yeah, I feel like you could kill it in Moon if you maybe damage its wings enough and then it just falls to its death. But, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be worried with it flying away before you can get it. And the fact that it has its laser explosion thing, it's hard to just sit there and repeatedly throw. I know one way I've also gotten a Myros Vulture kill is on the exterior. In the orange communication balls, you can bait it down into there, and then you can use one of the pipes to kind of whittle away at it.
Yeah,
but that still just takes a lot of finagling.
Yeah, it takes a while to set it up, and then also Myros Vultures just have like 40 health or something. It just takes a really long time to kill them.
Yeah.
So see how they decide to do that. My plan for this bingo would probably be one person sticks in Looks to the Moon for a little bit just to get a couple of the goals and then goes out to Precipice, while the other one goes out to Waterfront. I think that's how I would play this.
The only problem is that being in Looks to the Moon, it is a very large region, and I don't... You've got 3 goals. the unlock, what was it, the mother spider and the Vista.
Hmm.
I feel like you don't lose a lot if you just concede those. Just because you can get so much movement, and by
Yeah.
having one person going, across to uh, 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 like
Birthplace?
Sky Islands,
Oh, yeah.
and another person going low to Industrial.
Yeah. Shaded is also pretty decent because going towards memory crypts, you have a bunch of monster kelp. There's also just plenty of them in Waterfront as is. Jellyfish unlock also near Shaded, so I expect we're
Yeah,
probably going to see somebody just immediately jump down out towards the bottom. Looks like Flippy's actually already on that. At the lizard orb, just
everyone
to the left.
everyone getting started on that orange lizard kill. They're not exactly the most adroit of critters.
There's 10 of them around this region, around this area of the region. So we could be seeing players get this goal really fast.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Flippy already has a Myros Vulture. Oh, it seems Timo might have found the Vista. I think I saw it going on their screen.
Interesting.
Yep, they did find it. I guess the Vista's not too far away.
Good placement from the board maker then to not put it as one of the super far end, because I know the moon vistas you can also have some that are super far end. Also, just watch the mother spider drop to his death on
Yeah.
Sheldon's screen. -1 kill available for you, unfortunate.
I feel like those mother spiders are dangerous because if you get the kill on them, but also the Coalescapede's
Explode.
explosion from them can be hazardous for one staying alive.
Yeah. Oh, gets a kill. Knocks it off the ledge, so that's +1 kill there pretty easily. Flora also seems to have killed something.
Thankfully, there are plenty of spiders for people to be using out here.
Yeah, so you get 1 food pip per creature hit, pretty much. That's the general rule for Spearmaster. So basically we're going to be killing 5 creatures to get some food. Since spiders typically, I think, all die in 1 hit, especially the Spearmaster. I think if you're like Monk, then maybe you might need a 2-hit a spitter. But most characters should just be able to smack a spider once and it dies.
Yeah, I think spitters, it's like even odds. Sometimes they don't die from 1 spear. It can be a little annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it comes to spitter spiders. It's just so hazardous. Sheldon has so many orange lizards. I don't know if they're going to be trying to take this fight. Kind of an
Falling out of the
awkward
sky.
spot.
Nice mouth spear. Needs to back
Ooh,
up though,
yeah.
because that's a lot of lizards. Could probably hit them and knock them off the ledge potentially. See if you can just kill them by fall damage.
I don't know. There's
There
a
is an orb.
communication ball below.
Yeah. Okay, Tim locks in the
Tima.
first one.
Yep. Good on red team. I think it might have. Oh, it's.
I think
Flippy might
just
have
died.
perished.
I think there was a spider inside of the shelter he was going to, but instead of sleeping immediately, which kills spiders and like centipedes and stuff, he was trying to go back and forth to bait it out, and then it just aggroed on him and bit him.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, it's... Oh my god, what is happening for Sheldon? There's 3 Miros Vultures. There's 2 there, there's a third one down below. Chill out, guys.
I think Sheldon might want to just.
Oh, and it shot the wall and blasted him out.
This is safe.
Shot the wall. Yeah, it didn't kill him through the floor or through the wall.
Now, it would be funny is if Sheldon could get all the Myros Vultures blasting each other in sort of a chain reaction and could get a kill that way.
Mm-hmm. It would be funny, but I think that's a little too much to set up.
Yeah, maybe a little too much.
Flippy and Tim are in the same room right now. Flippy knocked a yellow lizard off. Pretty easy kill there.
Yep.
Just gonna
be sending them down to their deaths. Poor orange lizards.
Any goals for blue yet? No. Flora just sheltering to lock in some karma and some progress. I wonder what the karma requirement to get out is. It's probably karma 1, if I had to guess, to get out into shoreline. Yes, karma 1. 1 to get in and out. So we're not going
Yeah,
to be too
thankfully,
stressed about karma levels. It's really just sitting around and farming all the kills.
indeed. Now, we'll have to see. Oh no, Flora. I was expecting Flora to grab that lantern mouse so they can get a quick pin in the next region
Oh,
by
yes,
dragging it over, but
Tim is
seems
fighting
not.
a Miros Vulture. Stuck in a corner, so he's just throwing a bunch of spears at it. Bit of a slideshow,
Oh.
but we're gradually seeing it get damaged.
And Flippy also
and there's like
has a Myros Vulture stuck to the similar area.
both players have a
Tim
Miros
has
Vulture.
another
Three of
Myros.
them!
Oh
4 of them!
no!
There's 4 on the same
What?
screen!
Red is covered in Myros Vulture pheromones, it seems like.
That is all 4 Miros Vultures in Looks at the Moon on Tim's screen. Actually crazy. Flippy's got away.
Yeah, it seems Flippy's not bothering to farm for the
Oh, he's trying to hit the karma
Myros
flower.
Vulture.
He's trying to hit the karma flower, but when it goes flat on the ground, it's so hard to hit.
Well, it seems like their spears were going right through it earlier.
Yeah,
when
it does that sometimes.
Very weird.
The hitbox is a little bit screwed up. There we go.
There they
You got
go. Just a little duck spear. Woo.
it. Sheldon is good reference. I got that one. But Sheldon's having a time fighting these yellow lizards and also Miros birds. Tim is still stabbing away. It's dead.
Oh,
Tim
Tim's
got it.
got it.
Oh,
If
that's the
Tim
middle
can
square.
lock this in, this would
He's still
be
finding Sheldon.
huge. That center square gives so much control over the board, and that's such a frustrating goal.
Yeah, just gotta make his way back up. Gonna generate. Oh!
Laura! Camo lizard elbow from the ropes! Off
Jeez.
screen, just dropping on him.
You know, Spearmaster has a lot of drop legs and outskirts, but you don't really think about the drop lizards in
Yeah, they don't
Waterfront.
tell you about that.
Everyone's like, oh, there's 5 drop legs that spawn in this room in outskirts. Oh, it's so bad. Like, what about the lizards? The lizards have all
right, let's see
plans. Grabbed it.
Flora did grab
That
the
counted as
lantern
a
mouse
pin
this
in the
time.
pin to the lantern mouse to the gate, and it counted as a pin in Moon. That's awesome.
That's great.
We should just be able to push this over to the next room and then pin it down.
Just push it over. Oh no, they left it behind! Oh, Flora, no, you could have gotten double progress.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think you
Alright,
can
I
pin
will-
the same creature. Because it you need to like sleep with it in a shelter before you can pin it again, which is a little funky, but I believe that is an interaction. Walks in the middle square. Good job, Tim.
I don't remember having any issues with pinning something in one region, then dragging it to another to pin it. I don't know, it's been a minute.
I've seen people have it work fine, and some people just, it doesn't work at all. And I don't really know what the logic is behind it, but it's a little funky.
Okay, right now, red is on in the lead on the board, but all their goals have been from the starting region. Blue team does have more progress in exiting, so we'll have to see if they can swing back some of these goals right outside. We see Flora and Flippy really working on those kelp goals. There's also the snails that are nearby, which Flora got while trying to get progress on with that evil camo lizard in this area.
Yeah, Sheldon might have a bit of a hard time getting out of Moon, depending on what he does, because he's been spending a lot of time in here. He might have the yellow lizard kills. No, it doesn't look like it's glowing, so just probably gonna reset. Oh, he's the mother spider kills.
Oh,
He already got 5. Wow.
interesting.
Oh, and he did the
and
outlaw.
outlaw.
I mean, that makes sense. He's been killing a lot of things. So,
That is
Red
true.
team.
That is true.
10 minutes in, commanding start with 4 early squares, but we'll see how it plays out, because blue is out. They've made it out of Looks at the Moon. So blue has the
Absolutely.
map advantage, red has the squares advantage, so we'll see how this plays.
Yeah, we can see blue coming back real easy with the pins, the snails, the kelp, befriending the salamander,
Hmm.
befriending the squid cicada.
There are a lot of black squids if you go up towards precipice, so could potentially grab one of those and then use it to befriend.
I think what's going to be important is blue team splitting up goals. Any goals they both are doing at the same time is a little bit of wasted progress, and they need to make the most of uh, 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 being splitting up, basically.
Yeah. Sheldon is going for the Spearmaster unlock, which I'm not 100% sure I quite agree with. Like, yes, you do. I mean, he might go to Precipice actually outside after it. Because the Spearmaster unlocks you, and then you can just go up towards Precipice. And that might work pretty well for him. We'll have to see what he does, but I don't think staying in Moon for too much longer is in our best interest.
No, and I mean, the Spearmaster unlock isn't bad. It's going to be another solid block. Right now, blue, if he gets the Spearmaster unlock, that means blue's only going to have a bingo possibility with the Delta column. And if Sheldon, or if they also get the orange
Flora's
lizards.
drowning? Almost. Flora almost drowned. Might actually drown here because they're tired and might not be able to swim out.
Oh,
Yeah, Flora's gonna drown.
Oh, no.
That's a tough swim to make. It's very, very tight. And so, yeah, didn't wait for the water cycle and ended up drowning.
Gotta respect the water in the rain in the rained world.
Sheldon has gotten Spearmaster unlock. Gonna head back to a shelter now. It needs to get food, but there is a room filled with a quadrillion neurons just up above. So when the gravity turns off, they all fall to the ground, and you can get like 15 food tips, and it's awesome.
Yep. Looks like Flippy is heading upwards, so we might see them heading to
Oh, he's gonna do
the exterior.
The ledge wall pounce, I think.
I wish them luck. This is one of the harder ones in my
Missed
opinion.
it.
They mean to go down. Okay. I think they're just resetting. Oh, they're going down the side.
That is not.
Oh no! I think they switched. They messed up what room they were in. Oh no!
Yeah, that is not a room you can drop down on the left side of. I think even in the normal game, you can't drop the left side of that. Yeah. So just thought he was on a different tower, I suppose.
Thankfully, Flippy has rested outside of Moon, so they haven't been set back as far as Flora has unfortunately been set. And with these deaths, Red's starting to catch up. Tima is making their way out of the watery depths.
I've actually never seen
interesting way.
I don't think I've ever seen this room. Where is Tim? Where's Tima? Where are you? Is this an Ecneus room?
I know I've gotten there a couple times by accident.
Yes, Ecneus 01. Of course, that's why I've never been there. Who the heck goes to the Ecneus rooms of Shoreline? That place isn't real.
Tima, it seems. Uh-oh.
He might be dead.
Uh-oh.
He got grabbed by leeches.
Leeched. Yep.
Yeah.
Spearmaster being the lightest means you only need a couple leeches and you are fish food.
And those are sea leeches, so they are very strong. A pool filled with, let's see, how many sea leeches are in there? 14. So odds are you're going to get grabbed by a sea leech on your way up there. And once you get grabbed by one, you get grabbed by another, and suddenly you cannot swim, and you can't climb the rope ladder, and you're dead.
Yeah.
Sheldon is in a bit of a spooky spot. That's going to turn on a lightning thing below him once the gravity goes up.
Okay, you do have a window to jump straight up, and then you're fine. Flippy getting their second karma flower.
Also the jellyfish unlock.
Ooh, that is nice.
I'm gonna swim right back down and go lock that in. So that'll get blue on the board. Not in a column. Oh, it is a column they can get a bingo in if they go for the leftmost column, but Sheldon's about to block them off with this last goal. Just needs to get past this atrocity of a of a little thing there.
It would be pretty brutal if Sheldon perished.
I agree.
Because then you got to make a decision. Do you do it again?
I think it's
A
in
lot
his
of
best interest just to block the bingo lines, but they don't
yeah.
really know where Blue is. For all they know, Blue is still stuck in DM. So we're only really going to find out where Blue is once Flippy locks in this goal, and then they suddenly know, oh shoot, somebody's in Shoreline. So we actually, we have competition now.
Unfortunate place for Flippy to have a scavenger pack because they need to get scavenger kills in Shaded.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh no, the
Shelter, but
scavengers have
scavs are
taken
all
the
in
shelter.
This is
Okay.
our house now. Alright, Blue getting a name on the board. First square.
All right, now Red at least knows one of them has made it out of Moon's space.
Yep.
Flora continuing to get bullied by pop turtles.
How many of them do we need to kill? It's 6 of them, I believe it says. A lot of snails to
Yep,
kill in
6
one
in
cycle.
one cycle.
That is quite a hefty amount. There's 3 that spawn near Moon. But then after that, you need to, I guess, go towards... No, even towards Sub. I guess towards Sub there's a lot. If you go that way. There should be plenty of snails. Only problem is that they're underwater and really annoying to kill. But there are a lot. Could have seen Flippy potentially go for them, because he was... If you just go down from this room and then left, you're at the room with a lot of snails. So he has the opportunity to get them. But I guess gonna save that for Flora, who's already working on it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not... I mean, your other option is also like Drainage has a good number of pop turtles. But again, that is...
You're so
You're still gonna have to be
though.
traveling pretty far.
Oh, Flippy getting harassed by a salamander. Stabs it in the mouth. That's gotta hurt.
Indeed, indeed.
Sheldon's still trying to find his way around here. Got a little lost in Looks to the Moon.
Not taking the shelter. I feel like you want to get the heck out of here so you can start working on other things, and maybe you just shelter and burn your passage.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like Flora is finally vindicated with their persistence on these snails.
If Sheldon
Unfortunately
gets
for them.
this unlock, though, he's in such a good spot, or at least they're in a good spot on the board because it blocks 2 of the bingos that Blue has access to.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that Blue is gonna be interrupted because of that that square. They didn't really contest much of the Looks to the
Sheldon just
Moon.
doesn't have food. He's just farming neurons.
Oh,
he's got to float
brutal.
around
I mean,
and throw spears at neurons.
they are only like a quarter pip, so that does kind of suck. But I mean, Blue can use all the possible time
Oh,
to
there's an inspector in
catch
that
up.
room.
Yep, Sheldon beelining for a shelter. We'll have to see if they passage. I kind of feel like it is worth passaging. Otherwise, you're going to lose another handful of minutes. And with them getting the unlock, there's not really any reason to hold on to the passage to go back.
From where he is right now, the nearest gate out is pretty far. I think it's in his best interest to passage back to the start and then just go maybe up to Precipice so that you can go down the leg and get to the grapple worm unlock. No, he's gonna start back up right there. Interesting decision. I don't quite agree with it.
Yeah.
Maybe he's gonna go up for the yellow lizards outside?
I mean, the yellow lizards would be good insofar as Blue would have 0 possible bingos left available. And right now, Blue is in the lead for majority. I mean, red's in the lead for majority, but blue is catching up.
Yeah, blue is in a really good spot location-wise. And I think that Sheldon might try to go out towards exterior, but the way he's going right now takes you to the lizards, and the way to get to precipice, you have to go all the way back down midway through moon. So I'm really kind of scared for Sheldon right now.
It looks like Flippy is beelining for industrial. No, I mixed up where they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, kill scavengers and shaded. Flora got the 2 kelp down at the bottom. So they might be going to get the 5 kelp in 1 cycle, which is pretty sharp.
Yeah.
And get the... I think they've gotten 3 because there's another one on their way over here. And so then you only need to get 2 of the other shaded kelp.
Yeah, I just gotta head down towards memory crits and get those last couple of them.
Yeah. So if Flora gets that, Flippy gets the scavengers in shaded. I think blue will start tying this up. It's going to be even odds whoever's getting this points goal, I think, because both teams have kind of been doing a lot of stabbing. Red does have
Team is locking in
Myra's Vulture.
Team is locking in a goal. He's locking in the monster kelp.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, at least Flora can save some time now that they know there's no bothering with that. Flippy has activated the Echo, so they can at least make sure they're going to get that goal.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate. There is some cheeky stuff you can do with how Echoes work in Bingo. Namely, you still keep progress on stuff. So they could go over, kill the Scavenger Merchant, visit the Echo, and get Scavenger Merchant credit without the malice.
Yeah. I mean, he's already killed the Scav Merchant, though.
Well, this cycle. I mean, next cycle they can just go do it again.
Oh, another Scavenger.
Oh, Flippy. I guess you want to make sure they lock in being in here.
Just now entering Shaded, so we should be seeing him go for some of the goals. Hopefully he doesn't go for the Echo, considering that Flippy is already there, and that would be a really big time sink. But most likely we're going to see him either try to run through and get to Industrial so he can get Popcorns and a Noodlefly Egg, or we're going to see him try to do Shaded goals. And I think Industrial is his best bet, but we also know that they're in Shaded, and Red Team does not.
Yeah, Team making their way into Shaded as well. We're gonna have to see if if Blue's gonna have any goals sniped out from underneath them. Flora doing the drop wig dance, very familiar for Spearmaster.
If he gets the Echo, which means now Tima should have a pretty clear idea of where he wants to go now. I expect it's going to be out of Shaded. Oh, here's Vulture jump scare. Sheldon,
Now the only downside to both of Blue going through Shaded now is that means they're not really in a good position to get that entering Chimney Canopy from exterior goal. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of rough coming from down here.
I think somebody on Blue Team needs to go to the leg and get that grapple worm unlock to try to block Red Team's right side column. Because if I'm Red Team right now, Sheldon is still in Looks of the Moon and can get to exterior, just in precipice. And then he can just go down and grab the unlock and then go across underhang to Chimney. And then Tim just pins things and goes around pinning things. Which means that that's a pretty scary bingo threat that Blue has no access to except for pinning.
Yeah, they really need to focus on if they're not going to be working on any of those goals and giving them up. They really need to make sure they lock in for that pin goal. It's dangerous to depend on
Oh,
one
Shell's getting
specific
popcorns
square.
there. Oh my god, he's getting popcorns at the top of Moon. There's 3 of them there. Wait, that's genius. That's the
Oh,
popcorn square.
wow.
I didn't even consider that. Holy. This
Sheldon
guy.
winning the game of knowledge checks.
Wait,
Holy
he's going to hit
moly.
them, right? No, Sheldon. Huh? Go hit them.
Sheldon. Oh, he's going to... I mean, I guess he's going to make sure to lock in the orange lizard first.
I guess. It is 3 of them, right? Oh no, it's 6. I thought it was 3,
It
to be
is
honest.
6, but I mean,
But that
3 is
is-
still a lot of progress in one area.
Yeah, you do that, and then you grab 2 more, and then you sleep, and then I think you passage out now. Because, like, what else do you do up here? The closest gate is to submerged superstructure, and otherwise you're going to be going into Moon's chamber and going to the lab. And unless you're going all the way down to the Mother Spider unlock, which is going to take way too much time, I don't think you should.
Yeah. Flippy making their way out of town to the industrial complex, it looks like.
I expect we'll see Flora doing the same.
Yeah, I think Flora might be
Flora's
either...
the stream is really behind for Flora because there's several
Yeah.
goals that haven't been locked on Flora's end. So either the stream is behind or Flora needs to leave and rejoin because...
Yeah, they also might have desynchronized, which would be unfortunate.
Yeah. 'Cause, yeah, there are quite a few goals there that are missing. See, Sheldon's gonna go now for the popcorn, I presume. Yeah, gets it all.
Right now
Maybe
it's
a nap.
7 to 5, with red leading, but
Back to
blue can
Shora.
easily catch back up. I think Flippy is going to be able to get.
Oh, he's taming a
the
salamander. Or trying to. Threw food at it and just ignored the food and bit him.
Oof. Yeah, salamanders, I think, are a little rough as far as food priorities.
It might be 2. He might have tried to re-grab it and then got bit. I'm not 100% sure. But it looks like he's carrying something. I don't know what it is. Is that a lantern mouse? I think that might be a dead mouse.
It could be a snail.
I don't think they eat snails.
Yeah, which is why that would be a problem. Because I feel like a lantern mouse would be slowing them down more.
I'm confused as to what Sheldon's doing now. He didn't passage and he just slept off all of the food.
Okay, maybe it is a lantern mouse. Yeah. So they're going from shaded back over into shoreline. Yeah, I think Tima might be going, since they're going back to shoreline, not only getting this tame, but heading up to
Sheldon
go
was
into
trying
exterior.
to reset popcorn plants. He was trying to just like sleep to reset them, but he would need the passage in place for that, and I don't think wasting his passage for that's a good play. So now he's just stuck here with no food at the top of Moon with nothing to kill him.
Wait, did Sheldon use their passage?
No, I don't think he passaged, but just like, I think he was trying to reset it, but just like, now he's at the top of Moon with no food because he slept to 0. So he needs to go through Moon or to the left to just die and passage.
At least Flippy has made it into industrial.
Flora did in fact desync. They just reconnected now and saw the 2 more goals pop.
Alright, that should help them so they don't accidentally try and get stuff that has already been locked in. Be a little awkward.
Yeah.
Flippy delayed in industrial. It looks like a union of scavengers have made themselves known.
Kill points.
Things are going on
already
strike.
anchored on skill points. You could also kill them and just pin them in industrial for 1 more pin. It's not.
It needs to get that pins. Also needs to get the points.
Sheldon going through the bisexual lighting room. headed into the
Majestic.
very good color scheme. Bisexual shows a very good flag.
Not a good place to be fighting pink lizards. Oh, Flippy! That was a nice CTV to neume out and around them.
And then absolutely obliterates a scav instantly on the next screen.
Yeah, just a quick little drive-by right there. Friend doesn't even know what happened.
Yeah, Flippy has some very, very good movement. His biggest weakness is just that he hasn't played enough bingo to really develop most of the knowledge stuff for it. But he is, movement-wise, this guy is pretty crazy.
All right. Flippy also getting their industrial does have a lot of popcorn plants, so that can be pretty good.
Going to grab the
Flippy getting the
gets bit by a lizard. He gets caught. He got cocky and didn't bring his spear with him. Gonna wait a little, see if maybe the lizard drops him off.
Movement nerd gets punished.
Sheldon has gone to see Moon. That doesn't give you anything, Sheldon. I hate to break it to you.
Maybe Sheldon's with the style points.
Yeah, I don't think that that particularly helps your case much here. You gotta go to the right and out.
Doesn't give them anything, but it gives them morale, and that's all that really matters.
Oh, apparently Moon fills food, according to somebody in chat.
Interesting.
Which could I guess give him food? But
still, I don't know. I mean, it just might be a recovery play from making a mistake as far as trying to get those popcorn plants.
Yeah, curious what's going on there.
Whoa! I didn't realize you can make that jump. All right, Flippy. All right, you're cooking.
Yeah, this guy is, like I said, this guy's really good at movement. And he hits the popcorn from far away. That's 5.
Yep. The 2 upper. They need to re-get the other one. Uh-oh, they gotta get through scavengers, though.
Again. They're not angry
you
at
can't
you.
hand...
Stabbing a scavenger earlier?
Well, that one doesn't have any weapons, I don't think.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
All right. Blue got the vulture. Grausen's Flora is in the backup. Unfortunately, Flippy gets speared. That is okay.
Yeah. Tima is locking in Befriend a Black Squid Kata. And Sheldon is floating around.
Even more important that they got that vulture grub score then.
That would have been a scary bingo line as well. But fortunately now blocked. Blue doesn't have any bingo lines anymore, so now just has to play damage control and block off all of Red's bingos, which there are currently 3 lines available.
Yeah, and there's still... Blue needs to be getting so many goals. This is a rough position to be in because they've kind of conceded for 2 of them, the grub grapple grub unlock and the entering chimney canopy. So that's another 2 points they can't get. And Tima is really...
They can't go to chimney else they lose out on blocking 2 bingos with 1 square.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, if they're giving it up, they need to commit to giving it up and just go into chimney so they can get like vulture mask and pins and kills, because chimney is a cornucopia for kills. Yeah, vulture cheese.
Get your masks.
Get the masks. Yeah. It might be a situation of like, hey, we're not going to get this goal anyway. We might as well just go ahead and concede it. The only thing is if they give it up, then red team doesn't need to bother with it because they're guaranteed to be able to get it. They can focus on getting other stuff, and then if it comes down to the wire, they can go back and get it.
I would have liked to see Sheldon go out into Underhang a very long time ago, like a good 15 minutes ago. But we're currently fooling around a little more. I think if he can get the chimney first, then that would be great. If Blue decides not to stop this, or not to break that goal.
Sheldon is lost in the moon sauce.
Yeah. And it's a slow sauce. It's gonna be cooking and getting all juicy all day.
Ooh, Flippy might get a King Vulture kill here. It's gotten into an unfortunate situation, and they filled it with spears. Just a little machine gun action.
That's a free kill and a free mask. Once it eventually dies.
Yeah, it's gotta do it some more snapping, Flippy.
I'm gonna stab it a couple times.
There we go. Oh, and they got a pin.
I guess kills in one cycle.
Not taking the mask. Yeah. I mean, honest, the mask is in an awkward position. You gotta kind of.
Misses the spear.
Trying to get a little too fast on that. I think they want to just rush and make sure to lock this in immediately.
Yeah. It's a big boost towards the total kill points too.
Yeah. Ooh, Flora has the egg. And it looks like they're going... Oh, they're going into outskirts for it. Bold. We'll have to see if they can make it to a shelter with it.
Yeah. I mean, at least all the droppings stay on the underside. It's really a matter of the lizards.
Yeah.
And potentially scavengers, because they did kill several scavengers, so if a scab shows up, then they are in for a time. Hand swap glitch with... Oh no, they only take up one hand. Never mind. So we're gonna slowly make our way down. There's scavengers.
Oh, scavengers!
I called it. I knew it. I knew those scavengers would be there. Can't feed them spears to... Oh my god, and the Senties.
Oh no, they might need to drop the egg and do a whole bunch of combat before they can get to
Definitely. Oh, everybody leaves.
Where can I rest?
You gotta pin the spear into the wall. There we go.
They're not going anywhere without a spear, which I think is very smart.
Especially with what we just saw. Oh! Centipede instantly comes out and zaps them!
The rudeness! Just be like, gotcha!
That centipede was actually so rude. That's messed up. What the heck,
Centipede be like, pipe protection? Never heard of it.
Yeah, for real. Alright, well, Sheldon is at the room with the mother spider unlock. It's just on the ceiling right here. So decided to go full tour of moon to go get that unlock.
Alright. Flippy cracking. Yep, they are just giving up that goal and not bothering with it.
Yeah.
Laura actually could maybe go for points if they know the red lizard setup. Because I mean they have a king vulture. A red lizard's also worth a whole lot of points. And as Spearmaster, it's very easy to kill this red lizard with the pit setup.
If you can get a good mouth spear on it, then you could do some pretty good damage to it.
Well, there's a very reliable way to bait it such that you can get a guaranteed pin on that little block, and then you can just finish it down.
I'll need to look into that. I usually avoid killing that red lizard because I find the arena for it is pretty awful. So I typically avoid trying to kill it there.
Yeah, so when it's down in the pit, you just kind of jump on the left ledge. It'll go through the pipe, and you immediately follow it through the pipe. And its pathing pretty much always takes it all the way to that little block. And so then you just throw a spear and pin it to the block. And then you can have at it.
That's good to know. So Sheldon's on his way back with the mother spider unlock. Tim is in Shoreline still. Not entirely sure what we're doing around here. Probably, I guess you're trying to tame that lizard. But...
yeah, that's really the only thing left for them. Flippy Oh, Flippy gets a free vulture mask off of a scavenger elite. Oh no, they left the vulture grub. That's gonna ruin. It's gonna ruin their vulture cheese. Flippy, no. Also, you could have killed that king vulture. You have a zappy spear.
I think the king vulture is going to ignore the vulture grub just because there were scavenger bodies on the ground. Might just instead
That
go
is
for one
true.
of the scavs. Hopefully it goes for one of the scavs. Otherwise, if it steals that grub, then that's going to be absolutely heartbreaking. But there's other grubs around Chimney you can get anyways.
Yeah, there is another grub, I think, at the midpoint. I think there's a live one for... Okay, it's still there. All right.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Flippy's good. Too bad they couldn't get the mask off the king vulture. Oh, they're just going to be summoning vultures down here. They're not even going to just bother with cheesing.
I mean, we got an explosive or an electric spear. It's gonna...
That is true.
It's a little dangerous because of king vultures. Pretty easy to get shot, but you have an electric spear, so it's also pretty easy to just stun and obliterate them. Shelly gets the unlock. Got a passage now. Where are we passaging to? Is he gonna passage to the top so he can get the popcorn plants?
That'd be putting a lot of eggs in one basket, just hoping that
he
they
can't
make
go to
sure
that
they
shelter
spawn.
because he didn't enter the shelter. He needs to go down back to the starting shelter. Okay, not the starting shelter.
Flippy having a hard time getting these vultures in a killable spot.
I think you just vulture cheese, to be honest. I think you just go up.
I think they really don't want to go deeper into Chimney.
Laura's got a snail. Trying to sleep with that, I guess. Gonna try to pin it next cycle. Brought it in from another region. Oh no, that's not a snail. That's a noodlefly egg.
Yep. All right, they finally have locked that in.
So
that just means blue needs the pin really bad, and then they need to get popcorn or the vulture masks to finish blocking red's potential bingos. And they also really just need to get as many goals as possible.
Yeah, they're currently sitting at 9. And
yeah, it's 9 to 8.
Oh, I think that's it.
I'm not counting the one they both have.
Oh, okay, yeah. So then yeah, it would be 9 to 8 for red. Oh. There's salamander unlock. +1.
10 to 8. Yep. Yeah, good thing they got that jellyfish unlocked. That's
yeah.
There's too many of these lions that blue has gotten blocks with only one square. a little precarious there.
It's been close.
Uh-oh. 2 vultures come in. That's not good. That electric spear gifted by the elite scavenger is really going to be nice for Flippy's stabbing spree. Oh no! That king vulture giving them trouble.
Yeah. I think Tim...
Oh, they're not...
I think Tima needs to go for pins right now because Sheldon's leaving towards Precipice. Which means that he's going to have the grapple worm unlock and also enter Chimney. So I think Tima needs to just really start looking for it.
I think Flippy accidentally pinned the vulture grub.
Oops.
Yep. So they went. I think they went and died to get a reset. They had a really unfortunate series of vultures. They couldn't get enough damage in, so they were able to just fly off.
Sad.
Yeah, I think they need to make sure to spit out a bunch of spears to prepare the zone, so that they can properly just do a bunch of murdering.
Looks like he's abandoning the vulture grub. Gonna go probably up to the top to activate the echo first, and then might just vulture chase it. Because that'll be 2 pretty easy goals to get from there. And the king vulture mask from the elite scav makes it so that, oh my goodness, jump scare. I was gonna say it makes the lizards run away
king
from
vultures,
you, but not the 2 king vultures that swoop down immediately.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Not sure if they're gonna try and do some fighting.
Getting chased. Oh. Gets got?
Nope. 2 spears is the minimum, but I would be happier. Ooh, get it into the corner. Yeah, knocked its mask free too, so they can store one down here at the bottom.
That King Vulture is so incompetent, it's kind of sad. He was sitting on top of Flippy for so long and just failed to bite several times. Like, damn, dude.
Ooh. This is also total points.
Yeah, go lock that in immediately now, I think.
They need to get their other mask though.
True. Well, it's in any shelter, so you just need to put it in once, I believe.
Yeah. They have a nice little green and purple mask duo going on here.
I'd wear the green one, it's pretty nice. Oh, blue gets the pins!
Gets the pin! Alright, Flora coming in clutch.
Hema is in garbage wastes right now.
Oh no, Flippy, what are you doing? I would okay, they're getting
just
getting
grabbing
the grub. Okay, made sure. Okay. That's good, that's good.
So now it's, I think, gonna be a race for the middle row. Tima dies in garbage wastes. I think you should not go to garbage wastes. I think you should go industrial outskirts. Locks in total points. It's evened up now. Scary game.
Evened up. Thing is,
10.
blue needs to get. I mean, it's whoever can get the next 3 goals.
Yeah. So we'll see, because Sheldon's in a really bad spot now. I guess actually he's going to be going to Precipice, so it's not the worst. He could get 2 goals there, which means that Tima needs to get these popcorns, like, now. Because otherwise, I don't know if they're going to be able to race for the popcorns.
I think Flora is going for the grapple grub unlock, because they're going up waterfront. So it's unfortunate they had...
But wasn't Flora already in Shaded at one point? Did they not get a shelter in Shaded?
What are you talking about? You need to go waterfront to exterior.
Is the grapple worm unlock not in, I guess if Flora knows how to do the way up to Precipice, it'll be faster.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh, almost took a perish there. Bit of a kerplunk. I
think I had a game as a kid called Kerplunk. It was like sticks in a tower and you had to pull marbles, drop marbles down. Or you wanted to not drop marbles, you wanted to pull out sticks. I think it was called Kerplunk. Like, tickles a little neuron at the back of my brain from many years ago.
Interesting.
Shall we gonna hit some of these popcorn plants out in Precipice? I do believe there are a few of them.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting race between our players for that last goal. Actually, because blue conceded the... As long as red doesn't also concede that goal by a misplay, red might have this locked in.
I think Sheldon needs to go get these last couple... There's 3 pretty accessible popcorn plants in Precipice. So I think if Sheldon goes for these because of the 3 he got at the top, he might be able to just scoot on by and grab that popcorn goal and then enter exterior from chimney, or chimney from exterior.
Yeah, but I think blue needs to get popcorn plants, mask, and the grapple grub unlock.
Yeah.
Is the problem.
It's pretty rough. So yeah, Sheldon's just gonna go down here because there's a grapple worm down there. Oh, not grapple worm, sorry, a popcorn plant.
I think Flippy just needs 1 more mask.
He might died again in garbage wastes. Unfortunate. Past garbage wastes is pretty brutal. The acid everywhere plus fire lizards all over the place is not a fun combo.
Flippy doing a little dance with scavengers. Trying to do some fan. Okay, now they have enough food, they can rest. I feel like they might be trying to do just to lock in their mask progress.
I think Flora needs to give up on what they're trying to do here and just go for the shaded. Just go to shaded and go through the leg. because this is not working and it's using a lot of time. Sheldon's sheltering. Might have gotten... Oh no, he stopped at the midway shelter. There's still one more popcorn to get if he goes all the way left. But he's just gonna take a short rest to save his progress.
The problem is, I think, I don't know, going through shaded in the leg is still a very long time. I feel like Flora's just stuck in a situation where, like, they don't have any other options. They need to get it as fast as possible. They can't really take the long route. Flippy can kind of... I don't know, I feel like Flippy needs to get the popcorn plants after they get the vulture mask.
Yeah. Flippy might need to just... I think you just run back to Industrial, because he's been spending a lot of time here. Odds are the popcorn's reopened. If he wants to be 100% certain, you would passage back to Industrial just to make sure. But,
and it's any shelter, so they can just leave those masks there. It's not too big of a deal.
I'm not sure if he's realized that or not. If he's bringing them back to this one, he might just be able to go up.
All right, a vulture has shown up.
Yeah.
With those scavenger packs. Does not make this easy.
This is such a close game.
It's going to come down to the wire.
Yeah. I was so scared by Red Team spending so much time in Moon. Oh, Sheldon, you need to go above, I think, for this.
Oh, no! Vulture went away. Alright, looks like Flippy's rolling the dice again. They need to get a spear stockpile before summoning a vulture. That's kind of been their problem. They get the double spear, and then they're sitting there trying to spawn some more spears, and then it just gets away. Okay, they got one body spear.
He's gonna pull out another,
but it's got
gonna
the
fly
vulture.
away.
Yep.
It's got the scav. Sheldon is having a fun time with this lizard, just kind of camping him right off from the screen transition. Can't quite hit it because it's on the screen transition. You can't see it. Oh, there he is.
Oh, no. Flippy, no, don't take this death.
Oh. Dies to reset the cycle.
I feel like they should have just gone back to Industrial.
One thing I will mention about Spearmaster is a lot of people seem to really think that you need to make new spears all the time, and you don't. A lot of the time, you can just get to 5 and then be fine. You don't need to constantly make new, so Flippy is refusing to make new spears and just put them down. And I just watched Sheldon kill a lizard and then not pick his spears back up.
Yeah.
He used them to jump across a gap and then just left 2 spears sitting there on the ground. It's like, you can pick those back up because you have the food.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I think, don't realize that you don't always have to be using your spears.
Sheldon has made it across, I think, unless they get got.
Oh, white wizard.
I think the grapple. Yeah.
This freaking guy. We hate you. Grr.
It's going to be a bit zany if this popcorn plant's also their last one, so they get the popcorn plant and the grub at the same time.
I believe that was the last one. I don't think he's going to go for the grapple unlock. I think he's just going to try to go. I think that is...
I think Flippy has now bit off more than they can chew, as there are a lot of vultures just partying on their screen.
Yeah. It's getting pretty rough out there.
Oh. It would be funny if Sheldon gets in a death loop and then Flora can catch up and get
that white lizard for Flora.
grapple grub.
It's trying so hard to get that that egg bug. Sheldon locks in the popcorns.
Right as Flippy locks in the masks.
All right. Well, that means I think Sheldon goes straight for the grapple worm, because if you get that grapple worm unlock, you win, because blue team can't get that last goal to even try tying it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
what we're gonna be
whoever
seeing...
gets the grapple grub wins.
Oh, it's right there by the gate too. I didn't realize it was so close. I honestly thought it was like down at the bottom of the leg.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
what I was saying.
Sheldon's
Like
just gonna.
precipices.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. I thought it was down at the bottom where like the vista is. I didn't realize it was literally right there. So Sheldon might actually just have, because he popped to the popcorn plant from the previous cycle where he popped two, he might just have enough food to go grab this and sleep right away. And that should be it. We're still trying to get up there.
Yeah, unfortunately, Flora fell down when they went for the next part of the jump.
It's another ledge wall pounce, and
I think this is unfortunate
it's
because
such
I
a
think
hard tech.
Flippy is much more confident on doing this little thing. They only gave it like
Definitely.
one try before continuing on.
Hmm.
And then unfortunately, you kind of need to be on the more advanced tech side. Like I feel like CTVs would make a lot of these jumps so much easier, or being able to reliably corner wall pounce.
Flora's pretty good at vaulting, I believe, and also just like EI jumps and stuff, but I don't think they've practiced too much uh, corner wall pouncing, because that tech is pretty dang precise. But thankfully you're Spearmaster, so like, you do this. You just, oh, didn't quite get the height. They were a little bit too late. And Sheldon locks in that, and that, I believe, is game.
Yep.
Yep. There it is. GG to the Pupil. Good try to Hermit. They're unfortunately out of the tournament now. A very close match. Really good match. I'm happy with the points.
Absolutely.
I'm so
It
surprised
was
staying
sub
in
1
Moon
hour.
for so long worked.
Yeah, there was a surprising amount of goals. Sheldon with the excellent tech of those popcorn plants as well. Certainly a game that could have gone very differently if the deaths had fallen in a different order, because blue got out of Moon so early and could have locked in the kelp, or could have locked in the kelp themselves. They could have been further in, been able to get like the tames. Like this is absolutely a match that could have gone either way. And it was really
Yeah.
interesting to see both teams have such different strategies to try and achieve victory.
Yeah, and my apologies, Sheldon. I did not realize that going around the entirety of Moon for an entire world tour would have been good. But yeah, apparently, yeah, I absolutely would not have done that. I would have probably left out of Precipice right away, or pretty quickly. But yeah, it worked out, and GG, well played from both teams.
All right, our next match, I believe, is going to be quite a bit of time. I think about like
17
12,
hours, something
12,
like that.
16 hours. Good number of hours. Just flip the day night around, and then
Oh.
it'll probably be another match soon.
I think it's in 17 if it's right, but also since I'm in Australia right now, daylight savings time is literally tonight. So that might change a little bit for me tomorrow. We'll see.
Oh yeah, that's gonna make figuring things out really fun.
Yeah. But alright, well, I'm Supervillain Joe. I was joined by Dreki. Thank you for joining me for commentary. It was a lot of fun. And thank you everybody for watching. Hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are.
See y'all next time. Keep scugging.